In December 1964, a scientific expedition entered the North Pole. Members come from Finland, the United Kingdom, the United States, and Japan. The scientific expedition consists of 8 people, most of whom are young scientists. There were 1 security guard who armed with a double-barreled shotgun. The scientific expedition hired a local man, Mr. Leah Kuhia, as its guide. The snow is so thick that the road beneath it is potholed and the cross-country vehicle can get stuck in the snow for some distance. They often have to get down and push. Just as they were getting off the vehicle again, a group of russet objects slowly approached them. "What are they?" they wondered. Shouted the Mr. Leah Kuhia guide. "Get in the vehicle." It was a pack of wolves. The driver started the vehicle quickly and stepped on the gas. Unfortunately, the wheels just idled on the spot, unable to move forward at all. The wolves surrounded the sea vehicle. Everyone could see that there were 8 wolves in all of them looking like calves with skinny bellies. The security guard scrambled to load the gun. Mr. Lee Kuhia, the guide, grabbed their guns and exclaimed, "Oh my God, don't shoot." At the sound of a gun they would go under the vehicle and bite the tires, or go into the woods and howl loudly to summon more wolves. "The wolves will surround us and eat us up." They see it clearly. The wolf is hungry and looking for something to eat. "Is there any food on the vehicle?" Everyone answered, "Yes." "Then throw it down for them." The wizard seems to be giving orders. The young team members have never experienced such a thing. The brain is blank. The brain seems to have been unable to think. Without hesitation, they hastily dumped the ham, roast chicken, roast goose, and excellent venison they had bought in Helsinki. The wolf's eyes turned red, and he lunged at the food with a roar of excitement, munching, biting, and swallowing. The food was gone in the blink of an eye. The guide commands to continue dropping the food. The second shipment of meat, about 20 kilograms, was thrown down. A few minutes later, the wolf eats it clean again. "Is there any meat left?" When they had finished eating, the 8 wolves sat down neatly and stared at them. They could hear their hearts beating, their nervous palms covered with cold sweat. They didn't know how to break away from the wolves. Seeing this, Mr. Kuhia says, "What else? If you want to live, leave nothing, leave everything." They all understood that the vehicle was stuck in the snow and could not get out. Bullets are limited, and as soon as more wolves are summoned, they will sit and die. They looked at each other and threw all the meat and 30 packets of biscuits out of the vehicle. Munched again. After eating the meat, they tentatively sniffed the biscuit but didn't eat it. By this time, they could see clearly that Wolf's belly had rounded, and its formerly violet eyes had softened. One of the strongest wolves, like a head wolf, circled the vehicle twice. The others did not move. Then the first wolf led the pack away to a pine forest not far away. Something incredible happened. Each wolf came out with a stick in his mouth and put it under the rear wheels of the vehicle. They couldn't believe their eyes. It was obvious that the wolves were trying to use the branches to prop up their wheels so that they could drive out of the snow hole. People began to be happy and laugh. After laughing twice, the guide covered his mouth with his hand, indicating that everyone should stop laughing. He was afraid that the sudden laughter had alarmed the wolf. Then the wolves got under the vehicle together. Snow on both sides of the vehicle immediately flying, the wolf and the wheel under the snow it. "Start the vehicle!" shouted Mr. Leah Kuhia, tears rolling in his eyes. "Get the vehicle started!" The vehicle started, but before it had gone far it skidded again. The wolf repeated the action. First, put sticks under the wheels, then scrape the snow. And so, with each repetition, the vehicle moved forward a little bit, about a dozen times. The vehicle finally reached the top of the hill. further on, it was downhill. Then the 8 wolves lined up behind the vehicle and sat down, with the first wolf sitting in the front. The guide said it was all Wolf's advice. People were so excited that they clapped and cheered and waved to them. However, the cute wolf did not respond to the people's actions. He just looked at them quietly. Then, the first wolf in front, and the others behind, slowly ran up the hill and disappeared among the pines. Every fierce wolf knows how to return a favor. People, should we reflect on ourselves? Are you supposed to be the chief of all creatures? Should you get along well with the other animals on Earth? Should people also coexist peacefully and let the world be filled with peace and love? You kill me, I kill you, revenge win. Opponents, not even opponents, attacked him as if he were an enemy. There seems to be only pleasure in pushing your opponent into a dead end. Every life in life, everyone is a grateful heart. Don't make enemies out of those who might help you. The critical moment might as well give the opponent a way to live, perhaps your savior is them.